Jason Tatum. Number 811.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Mr. Clutch out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And MP, the reigning MVP of the league. Wow. An incredible year, Greg, for him, and very well deserved.
Well, you couldn't ignore the production MP had. The numbers don't lie, and it all added up to the highest individual honor the NBA has. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
It's Smart with the drive.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Milton with it. He's against Garcia. Milton finds Thibault. Now here is Harris. Lock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Deep 2 from Thibault.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And so here is Philadelphia after the basket by Boston. Down low, here's Embiid, and he converts the layup.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here is Garcia. He's got 5 into the lane. Knocks it loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not. That was special.
Slashing with purpose there after setting that screen. Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Passes it to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Garcia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Now here's Milton, guarded by Garcia.
Celtics foul.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Milton kicks to Simmons. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to Garcia. To the middle. Here's Young. Slam called, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
That's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
That one misses. For Young.
And while Young is serviceable at the line, not terrible, there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Now, here's Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Harris. Second chance shot. Misses from close range.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Garcia passes to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just one moment where Young catches you the wrong way, and he'll find his way to the free throw line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The 76ers trailed by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Left side, Smart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight. He quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, three, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 5.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really
Young, they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Harris, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Here's Garcia, and he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Right side Tatum. Outside Garcia. Pass to Young. 14 feet away. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here now is Thibault. Some solid defense from Brown. And Garcia kicks to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trailed by 7. Rejected by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
Right side Garcia. To the inside. And stolen by Thibault. The pass to Embiid. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Young. Joe Ingles comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Lamb, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Harris. The 76ers trailed by 7. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Assist goes
6 points for Ben Simmons.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
And Whiteside stays right with it.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Lamb, good.
I really like this guy's mid-range game. Lamb's in-between shot is often cash money.
Garcia against Simmons. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pritchard passes to Garcia. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
Hard to believe you can have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Right side, no good. And here we go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The 76ers with another miss. Garcia against Lamb. Garcia with the ball. 22 points for him. Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Garcia passes to Ingles. The tray. Rebound by the 76ers.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Tatum no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
No good from Lamb. Celtics leading by 12. Outside Griffin. And there's the drive. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside. For Boston, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to...
I think I need to, be...
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent, and he's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Griffin is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Lamb. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lamb's got his second basket of the night.
Reading these screen and rolls well. Lamb sizes up the defense and makes the correct move.
Inside, Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Right side trying to break free. A three-pointer, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the shot goes in.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Riller the pass to Maxey. Outside, Lamb. Uncovered. And he stays with it. And Simmons kicks to Lamb. No good with the triple.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Garcia dishes to Griffin. Williams trying to break free. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Garcia.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing for Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. Peyton, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Simmons. Maxey passes to Riller. And he drives in, and the basket is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Garcia, and he goes in for the dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Embiid kicks to Harris. 4 on the clock. The 17-footer. The shot is good off the backboard. Harris has got his second bucket.
And, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
Here's Garcia, and he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Back to Embiid. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Young's checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Joe Ingles. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Garcia. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when you're... yeah! Tremendous court awareness by Peyton.
Here's Maxey. Passes to Harris. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. And slam dunk by Harris.
We can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Garcia can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bible finds Milton. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. And Smart subbed in for Peyton.
Boy, Thaddeus Young does a nice job setting the screen silently and then rolling effectively so he gets a chance to score on the backside.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Outside, Garcia. Driving the lane, and Thibault sends it back. Pass to Maxey. The feed to Embiid. And the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Garcia passes to Young. Bucket is good. Young's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier. The first one falls. So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight. He's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Out on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Garcia. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Simmons on the wing, guarded by Garcia. And that one's good. Simmons. 10 points for him.
Sensing the contact coming and adjusting his shot accordingly. Nice recognition and adjustment by Simmons.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Garcia. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Philadelphia shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Tipped away. Williams with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Smart. A 3-pointer off the mark.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Milton. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Garcia. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Smart. Lets it go from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Garcia. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 12.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Here's Harris. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Tatum's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Simmons. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Garcia passes to Tatum. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Here's Garcia, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thibault on the wing. Williams against Harris. Over Williams, and it comes off the front of the rim. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Smart with the drive. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And the pass to Milton. Harris against Smart. Harris misses.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
To the inside, Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Now Smart. Outside, Garcia. Down low. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Milton. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's Garcia. And the rejection by Embiid.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
Austin making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Joe Ingles comes in for Brown. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Marcus Smart. And the 76ers also making a change. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Shake Milton. Embiid.
But he's got ideal position inside. I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Williams with the stuff.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Here's Lamb. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. And you've been part of one as he was with Connecticut. It's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Simmons at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry the team and try and get out of this hole. And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Young comes in for Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Payton. Whiteside's checked in for the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Garcia passes to Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
Pass to Maxey. Here's the teardrop, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Austin's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. It's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Riller can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Garcia. Pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
And one for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Whiteside with it. And Young picks him up defensively. 76ers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. No good on that one.
15 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he's good on the second.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
To the middle. Griffin kicks to Young. Outside, Garcia. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Garcia passes to Ingles. Kicks it out to Garcia. Inside, here's Griffin, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Riller's got 7 points.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
A nice shot by Young.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Top of the key, Garcia. And the layup falls. Garcia's got 42 in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Maxey passes to Lamb. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Stolen away. Fast break, here they come. Here's Simmons. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
Outside, Garcia. Driving in, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Riller the pass to Simmons. The turnaround jumper. Rebound Boston. Garcia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Takes it off the glass. Griffin's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Here's Riller. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return short. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We can't do it on our own.
Sixers making. Change here. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
We've got Bledsoe young out there with Williams. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Garcia in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Garcia passes to Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Young is often overmatched because he's not as big as other power forwards, but he still finishes inside at a high rate.
Harris outside. Floats one. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assist goes to
Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
Simmons.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Harris against Garcia. Out left to the wing. Bledsoe outside. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Harris kicks to Lamb. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season, in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
1:43 left in the 4th. Austin's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williams passes to Garcia, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Philadelphia.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Mr. Clutch.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Good on the show.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Neesmith, the pass to Garcia. Down low. Here's Williams, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Nice to see everybody.
You've been stellar all year. I mean, how did the increased expectations that comes with winning Rookie of the Year affect your preparation for your sophomore season?
You know, Candace, I don't think anything's changed. I would have worked as hard.
Yeah, I hear you, but that's good motivation. So what advice would you give to this year's rookies looking to make a similar impact in their first seasons?
You just got to be yourself. You know, trying to be me isn't good. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.